Namaskar my friends, and today I'm back here with another Transformers review, and today we're taking a look at the YOLO Park AMK series Transformers Rise of the Beasts Maximal Rhinox. Yes, Rhinox is finally here with us in the studio, so let us have a look at the box. This is what the front of the box looks like. Again, very nice art as always by YOLO Park. Right here, Transformers here written on the side. Another piece of art of Rhinox right here in his beast mode apparently. That's very interesting because these YOLO Park AMK series are model kits and not Transformers. So we also get another shot of Rhinox here, the product shot, and you know how you can put it together. It's pretty self-explanatory. Of course, we have another shot here of Rhinox, and this is the top of the box, this is the bottom of the box. So that's all that we have for the box. Now without further ado, let us get to building him up. And here we have Rhinox in all his glory. And let me just go ahead and tell you, this is once again one hell of a figure model kit released by YOLO Park. I love it. It's amazing. He's amazing. And my experience with Scourge was fantastic. My experience with Rhinox has been fantastic as well. I've already played around with him, already posed him, and just had lots of fun. And I can tell you, this is a very, very fun piece. He does have his problems, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. But first, let's have a look at that sculpt, and man, that looks really, really good. Look at that. Look at that paint detail right there. Nice little copper, bronze kind of a paint, metallic paint right there. That looks very, very cool. No shading as such, but the sculpt on the chest looks very, very nice. Once again, YOLO Park just knocking it out of the park. And wow, look at that. Look at all those details, all those mechanical parts right there. That looks absolutely beautiful. And as you can see, very, very nice work here by YOLO Park. That's absolutely fantastic. Look at all those details right in there. Wow, look at that. Very, very cool. And again, the typical spine that we actually get when, if you articulate him, those hydraulics in the spine kind of work as well. Very functional, and I really like that. Looks very, very cool, man. This is amazing. Great bit of work here by YOLO Park. And of course, you do have these two spikes sticking out of his back, of his traps mainly. That looks very, very good as well. Really, really happy with this piece, and overall fantastic aesthetics. I really love it. So as I showed you, he actually comes with his hammer. Yes, these missiles, I'm guessing, these pointy things that comes attached to the mallet or the hammer, whatever you call it. But this looks very good. Looks very badass. Believe me, you do not want to be at the receiving end of this. And that too with Rhinox's strength. You don't want to be feeling any of this on you, on your head, on your back, if you are a Terracon, Decepticon, So yeah, this is amazing, and it's very easy for Rhinox to actually hold it. So what you got to do is basically, yes, his fingers articulate as well. I'll get to that when we get to the articulation. So there's a slot right here, there's a tab here, and Rhinox holds it with ease. Just yeah, there you go. And it's not very snug, right? It's not very tight in there. It kind of gets a little loose if you try to shake it too much, but yeah, you can tab it in there. Not the most secure tab, I suppose, but well, it's a thing and we can use it, not a problem. So Rhinox also comes with the hand cannons, arm cannons of Optimus Prime, and guys, I'm very sorry I don't have Optimus in my collection anymore. I sold him off. Yes, I did. I sold him off to another collector who needed it much more than I did. And yeah, you do get his arm cannons, and you also get his battle axe, his Energon axe. Again, very handy, nice accessories, nice weapons here for Prime. You also get his, and I'm actually just getting these out of the tray. There we go. You also get his Energon swords, and nicely painted right there, nicely sculpted as well. Very nice silver paint right here on the edges of the sword. Yeah, I really wish I could show you how these work, but unfortunately I don't have Prime, so my sincerest apologies for that. So yeah, there we go. So now let's have a look at Rhinox's articulation. So as far as the articulation is concerned, the head does look up a little bit. Now the thing is, because of the sculpt here, and this is one of the problems that this figure actually has, because of the sculpt here, you can barely move the head. You know, look at that. Look at all that sculpt work there. Now that is screen accurate, yes, but it's very difficult to articulate the head, the neck. He does look up, and every time you try to, you know, get him to look up, his head does pop out. So that's another problem that we actually have right there. I think. I'm just going to take this off camera. So yeah, that is, there we go. So yeah, he does look down. I mean, he barely looks down. So he does look up, but the head kind of pops off. Does look side to side a little bit. It's very tight, it's a very tight joint, but yeah, he does look side to side a little bit. But yeah, not much as far as the neck and head articulation is concerned. But for the shoulders, his arms do go out to the side, which is very nice. The joints are actually very tight, but the arms do rotate a full 360, which is very good. You do get some very nice bicep swivel. You do get some very nice double jointed elbows. All you gotta do is just shift this part of the bicep, and there we go. Very nice range on the elbow right there. Very cool. I really like that. For the wrists are on a ball joint, so yeah, you have your up and down and in and out. You have all of that. That's, you know, very cool. For the hand articulation, of course, you do have articulation on the index finger, and these three, the middle, the ring, and the little finger, basically work together, articulate together. The thumb also articulates very nicely, as you can see. Got some very nice joints here. You can do all kinds of gestures with the hands, which is pretty cool. By the way, these pieces also sort of move out of the way, so they can articulate as well as they are on ball joints. As far as the ab articulation is concerned, well, he does go side to side. Very nice range right there. Very cool. He does go back a little bit. Oh, okay, he barely goes back. He really doesn't go back. He does come forward a little bit, which is not the best of range, but yeah, we have to just make do with that. Most of these YOLO Park model kits from Rise of the Beasts don't have the best ab crunch, except for Optimus and maybe Bumblebee. I'm not too sure. I didn't review him, but Optimus does have it. So yeah, that's the ab crunch. You have got the typical drop down hinges right here, as usual for the legs. So he does kick forward a long way, which is very nice. He does kick back even better. There we go. He does go side to side as well. Very nice splits right there. He does have a little bit of thigh swivel. The mud is very tight on my copy. And here's the best part. Now, in case you want to, you know, you want to articulate his knees, it kind of hinders. This part kind of hinders it. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring it down like this, which is very cool. I really like that. And then you get a full range of motion right there. And look at that. Look at that. Those hydraulics right there. That looks so cool. That is very impressive. So yeah, very nice. Of course, you do have your ankles. They do go up a little bit, they do go down quite a bit. That's pretty decent range. You do get a little bit of ankle pivot, and of course you do have the door hinges, which is very nice. Articulation overall isn't too bad. Just wish they could do a little bit more with the abs and you know, the head and the neck. You could articulate those a little bit more, but this is not a bad piece at all. I think it's pretty good. Now let's have a look at some comparisons. And taking a look at some comparisons here, and we have the Yolopark Scourge that we reviewed in our last video, and of course we do have Rhinox right here, and that's how these two scale side by side. They have very good scaling right there, very nice, as you can see. And here we have the Studio Series Bumblebee, the MHC Toys Optimus Prime, and of course Rhinox right there. So that's how he scales alongside these two from the same film. Of course, not from the same company, as this is a model kit and this is the Transformer. So it's this. And that's how he scales alongside Megatron, the Barbie Megatron. And of course, we do have Shockwave from Barbie. So as far as my final thoughts are concerned, I think this is a very decent piece. Very decent release by Yolopark. I really like the paint deco on him, I really like the sculpt work. And yeah, this is, you know, overall Yolopark goodness, you know, that they have been doing for quite some time now. They have done it with Optimus Prime, they've done it with Bumblebee, they've done it with Optimus Primal, they've done it with Scourge, and now finally we do have Rhinox as well. Of course, Cheetor has also been released, so you know, we'll be taking a look at it pretty soon. But what makes this piece even more gettable, and that is the accessories for Prime. If you have the Yolopark Prime, it'll work wonders with your Prime. And as you can see, I did do some toy photography with this guy, and he photographs really well. All these Yolopark model kits do. They're very photogenic, and just love it. Look at the details. Looks very cool. So this just about concludes our review. If you've liked this review, then do give us a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And of course, we'll have more reviews coming for you in the next few weeks as well. So stay tuned for all of that. We do have Barbie Optimus Prime coming to the studio as well. So yeah, you guys would like to have a look at that, because we will be doing something very special in that review as well. Stay tuned for all of those things. In the meantime, please take very good care of yourselves. Please take very good care of your family. Enjoy your collection. And always remember, till all are one. Maximals maximize.